Kia ora everyone, Lewis here with your weather breakdown as we get towards the end of the week, Friday, tomorrow. But first, let's take a look at the rest of what Thursday has in store. We do have these high pressure systems lingering around the country, keeping conditions on the settled side as we make our way through the rest of Thursday. Do have a little bit of a northwest flow around those most southwestern corners of the South Island, so we do have a bit of wet weather being dragged in. We can see some cloud, some wind as well, and then up north it's more about the northeasterlies. So heading through the night tonight, we kind of just hold on to that trend with the general circulation coming around the country. So the weather still there in the south and west, mostly clear skies along the east and northern parts of the South Island, and some clear skies around the North Island as well. That is going to mean some cooler temperatures, maybe not as cold as what we've been seeing these last couple of days, still single digits along those eastern parts of the South Island, and then sort of central areas in the North Island on the colder side. Closer to the coast though, that temperature does look to be in the double digits. Now, how does Friday look to pan out? It is a continuation. Those northwesterlies in the south bringing that rain up onto the western parts of the South Island, northeasterlies in the north bringing in some showers, generally clear through the middle of the country. So now zooming in on the North Island, we do see plenty of clear skies to start off the day, but these northeasterlies up around sort of Northland, Auckland, Coromandel, maybe even parts of Bay of Plenty look to be bringing in some cloud throughout the day, even some showers. Those showers don't look to be too widespread, so unlikely that you're going to see too many of them throughout the day. And then really across the rest of the island there is some cloud around, not too much in the way of wet weather, and there's just a sort of gentle northerly flow through the Cook Strait. So by the end of the day it kind of looks very similar to what it looked at the beginning of the day. And through the temperatures, we're still hanging on to that 20-degree mark through most places. A little bit warmer over here in the east, Hawke's Bay, Gisborne, around that 23 to 21 mark. And then overnight, it does look like it's going to be the Taupo, Aotearoas and Hamiltons that get down into single digits. Other places look to stay in those double digits. Down across the South Island, we can see it is that cloud and showers through the beginning of the day along those western parts, Fiordland, up into Westland, but as we get through the day it's on that wetter trend. We do have a front that is incoming, so we're going to see more widespread wet weather, but generally along the east and north we're seeing clear skies basically all day. And we can see by the end of the day, getting towards midnight, we can see that front has started to push onto the mainland, getting into Southland, so that's going to be an overnight into the weekend type of feature. And looking at the temperatures, we are still seeing temperatures in the 20s. We do have a sort of northwesterly flow, which is going to help to pump up those temperatures along those eastern areas, even down into the likes of Invercargill, maybe getting up into 20 degrees in the afternoon, thank you to that northerly flow ahead of the front. Looking a little bit cooler as we look up the west coast. Overnight, it does look like it will be another one where we see those temperatures drop through the Canterbury up into Marlborough regions. It is going to be clear skies again, so that temperature will plummet after dark. And then just taking a very quick look at Saturday, that front that moves on Friday does weaken very quickly. So it doesn't look like it will bring really any wet weather to the North Island. You can see it basically peters out around halfway up the South Island, bringing some cloud, but generally across the North Island on Saturday conditions look to be fine to kick off the start of the school holidays. That's all from me now. For more information, head to MetService.com.